whoever forms government after the election, it can be assured of the support of the Social Democratic Party. Deputy Leader, Mosby South MP Justin Tkatchenko, continues with Your Vote Matters that his party, should all or some of its candidates win, don't plan to be in the opposition. All right, at the party itself, you talking to any other parties? Are you joining hands with anybody?
Oh, of course, that's Paulus Pakop's leaders. He's talking to everybody. We're friends to all, enemies to none. We will be in government after the next coming months. We don't plan to be in the opposition at all. We never have been. We've always looked forward to support the government of the day, whether it's a coalition, which is highly likely, and support that Prime Minister to move the country forward. For us, especially where the party leader runs the biggest city in the country, the capital city, we need to be in government to ensure that the capital city gets as much maximum benefits as possible for our people and the development as well. And also going forward, we need to ensure that where we stand is always in the political sense for the benefit of everybody.
Well, I think, and with your party leader, Mr. Pakop, I think because it is the capital city and because I guess your revenue base is a lot bigger than Leh or Hagen or anywhere else for that matter, you are at an advantageous position to bring the city forward, and that's what you've done. So that is something that Paulus Pakop and yourself will be standing on for this election, I suppose.
Correct. I mean, what we have done, what the governor's done as the governor of the capital city, and with me as an open member and the minister as well, supporting the drive to develop the city. You've seen the changes, you've seen the difference, you've touched it and feel it, you've enabled us to take our people also to the next level, improving infrastructure, education and health, especially for our electorate, but also infrastructure, roads, water, sewage, these sort of things. I mean, we still have a lot to do.
You certainly do.
The city is ever growing. Mosby Northwest, East and South, our electorates are continually expanding to the boundaries of our borders. And that's where we need new schools, we need new health clinics, police stations for law and order. We need all these new infrastructures because the city's not stopping.
No,
our population's still growing.
Yes.
And we need to make sure that these basic utilities and infrastructure are there for our people so they can live a healthy, clean, safe and secure life.
Yeah. All right. Well, services are important, they are needed. But I guess in you and your leader's position, you probably need them, and you're aiding and abetting them to be here because you will need them when it comes to a time like this, the election time. But I want to take you back. Let's just talk about this.
Okay.
Your little run-in with water PNG.
It's a big run-in. It's a big headache. I mean, my situation is very clear. Water is life, and our people need water no matter who they are. If they live in the settlement or they live in the village. Now, they're business orientated, so they demand people to pay water for their water, which is understandable. They've got to keep the operations going and make sure the water is quality.
You do, I do,
yes.
Everybody has to.
So, but the issue here is that just a couple of weeks ago I received a letter from Water PNG saying that if I don't pay 2 million kina to them, they will cut off the water to about 30 different settlements and villages in Mosby South. Now, as far as I'm concerned, that's blackmail and extortion
intimidation.
at its highest order, and that clearly shows the mismanagement that they have no idea what they're doing.
Well, what they're probably saying is that You probably have asked all these settlers to come and stay over there and use the water, and then you're obliged to pay for their water.
But the scenario is Governor and I have paid the millions of kina over the last 10 years, them directly to install water pipes, tanks and taps and everything into the settlements, into the villages, so they can supply water to them.
Yeah.
So we've paid millions for them to put the pipes in to supply water to our people, but they can't manage it and don't put water in those pipes.
You mean they haven't put those pipes in?
They've put the infrastructure in, but they haven't provided the water to go inside.
Okay.
This is the problem. So, they're contradicting the whole scenario. We've enabled them by paying for all the water infrastructure to go in for them to make money from them. But why they've left it so late that it's accumulated to 2 million kina, and how do they know that that is the correct amount? Because half the time they're not even providing water into those pipes.
Okay.
So this is a big frustrating
when you
situation.
say you've given millions of kina, is it under Edaranu or is it under Water PNG?
It was under Edaranu and Water PNG. We've sponsored many projects throughout Moresby South to provide water to our people. And it's their job to put water in those pipes and give our people water. And come up with ideas if you want to collect the water easier. Put an easy pay water system like easy pay when you pay power into
I think they tried that.
Into each household. So then people pay for the water that they use individually. We need to come up with some idea that now enables them to make money but also to serve water to our people.
Okay. So those people that they're not they're asking you to pay 2 million kina, do they have water today?
No.
They don't.
Our people have got no water in Moresby South. It's a total disaster. And everywhere I go in Moresby South, the biggest question is one, water and land. And Water PNG are not doing their job, and they're totally incompetent.
Okay. All right, well, look, they don't have the opportunity to defend themselves on this show.
We'll
but
just tell them to open the taps and supply water, and then they're doing their job.
Okay. And I'm sure they will have their say down the line. But let's look at Moresby South, an electorate that you are now seeking a third term.
Yes.
And an electorate that, as you say, you've partnered with the governor of the city, and maybe things have gone a lot better for you. Talk about this partnership that you have with the governor. It's because it's a city, and I guess it's inevitable that that partnership needs to be there. But that partnership is also supposed to be there in other provinces, and you don't see that. What's the magic here?
Partnership is the absolute key to success of delivering services to your people. The governor and the open member must work together for the benefit of their people so they can get the services that they deserve. When the open member and the governor are in disagreement or fighting or not working together, who suffers? The people. Sure. Because they're not getting that service that they deserve. Yes. And then it's all over the place and a total mess. Yes. I've been very, very lucky to have a fantastic governor, Paul Spakop, who works with me for the benefit of my people. We've done so much in such a short period of time, and it allows my people to have access to funds, assistance and projects and programs that they would probably never have if we were not working together.
Next on Your Vote Matters.
For me, it's I'm an implementer. Get things done. Okay. Don't talk about it, make it happen.